now you want to get canceled. Remember a few years ago you don't want to get canceled? Now the best thing that could happen for me is like TMZ. Marilyn Rajskub from 24 says that Taylor Williamson is okay with perverts.
A long time.
Oh, you saw her when she was like really crazy. She was like
What?
separation anxiety. Like
She mellowed out?
she's mellower. I saw you like soon after I got her.
Yeah, I've seen her
Oh, you seen her at the Comedy Store?
briefly.
Yeah.
But I do remember what you're talking about. I did meet her when you first got her, like properly
Yeah.
met her. And then I've seen her a couple times.
Yeah, Betty.
And I remember you telling me it was
Betty
separation.
Betty the Chihuahua had some issues with her mental health.
What?
She comes from a hoarding situation.
What?
She had trauma. Are you
Me
that
too.
funny?
No, I was gonna say me too.
Is that true?
I came from a hoarding situation.
Do you want a trauma bond with her?
Yes, give me.
Did you really come from a hoarding situation?
I mean,
I guess
I'm
humans.
kind of
mean,
mad.
what-
I think she is mean.
Oh, wait,
what?
I was
I
wondering if
didn't
you
do
were
anything
mean.
mean.
I'm interested. I want a trauma bond with you about your hoarding situation that you grew up in. And you're just, willy-nilly. We don't know. Did she or didn't she? That's comedy.
I was a teenage boy. I grew up. You have one of these. I don't know if it's still loud, but back in the 90s, I lived in a hoarding situation.
did you?
My mom would get mad at me for.
I'm mad at both of you.
What?
Is that true?
I mean, my bedroom.
Your bedroom was a hoarding
Oh.
situation?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not proud of
doesn't
this.
count.
I mean, a teenage boy. You've met one of these teenage
I
boys.
have one.
Is his bedroom nice?
That's why I'm leaving the podcast at a hard out. I have to go take care of one.
Every mom I know is in the car for like 3 hours a day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's wild. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's like, I can I tell you, I'm 38, and in the last like year and a half, I've really appreciated what my single mom did for me. It's clicking now. So it's going to take about your kids, teenagers, it's going to take another like 30 years for him to go, oh, my mom's really
Oh
a good
my
person.
gosh.
He doesn't get it now, right?
You're a bad person.
I hope
I don't know if I
not.
belong on this podcast. I'm kind of in a different place in my life
I forgot to-
altogether.
I forgot to tell you, this is a toxic masculinity podcast. So thank you for being here, both of you.
Oh, no, I know. I've met you before.
It's the vibe. The Chihuahua is like it's like my beard for pretending I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I'm not coming out of the closet.
It's
you know?
not
I'm still in the closet.
Coming across very well.
So you are gonna be on
No,
social
I'm being
media,
myself. I'm not being mean. That wasn't mean.
So you're very popular
That
on
was
social
just-
media for like being like. How would you describe yourself on there?
Cool.
Very cool. Does your family
cool.
go like, why do you say those things? And you're like, Mom, it's because TikTok, they love me.
My family, I get so scared every time my mom says she watches one of my videos because I grew up Mormon, so
Oh, real hoarding situation.
a hoarding Mormon.
Hoarding of God.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We figured it out.
Love hoarding.
Yes.
There was a lot of.
Well,
hoarding
actually,
of
they
God.
don't hoard God. They push God upon everyone else. Actually, it's
A specific God.
Yeah.
Us Jews we hoard.
Betty is trying to commit suicide.
Don't you dare!
Sorry, I'm trying to stop her.
I would say one thing I'd say about Mormons is they don't hoard God.
What?
They push God.
They push Anne Frank. They tried to make her. They tried to convert her.
Did I tell you this?
The hoarding to me
think I-
of the Mormons would be the specificity of this is the way it has to be.
Right.
So if you were a hoarder and you had specific items that you weren't going to get rid of because you were attached to those items, that's them with God.
Beautiful.
That's my logic. Hit me with yours.
And today's episode is sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I know.
But you know what? I did a have you been to I think it's no longer there, but there's a comedy club and the Mormon audiences, because it's easy to be like, oh, I'm trying to drag the religion, which they were a great audience. They were really fun.
Don't do that.
Just hopped up on soda pop.
Don't do that.
Is that against your brand?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
against my
confused.
brand.
We got to get
Can I-
on the same page here.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I've?
So I don't be pro Mormon.
I don't think you should be.
Oh.
But if my parents watch this,
Oh.
you should be.
Oh.
Can I tell you what I found? Salt Lake City crowds, great crowds, kindest people, all polyamorous.
Yeah. Salt Lake is like
All
very,
of them, because they love a loophole.
Right.
Well, they're not. Salt Lake
Literally.
isn't Mormon.
You tell me.
It's not.
the people I asked the crowd, they're like, they're because they'll get married. This is what I heard from talking to like people I was friendly with who participate in the Mormon. And these aren't all ex-Mormons. Ex-Mormons are really fun, by the way. And
yeah,
are you
because
an
they're letting it
ex-Mormon?
loose.
Yeah,
Oh
thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, respect. It's like X-Man, but Mormon instead of man. Anyways, so they get married when they're 18, and then when they're 30 or something, they go, "What do we do?" And then they like polygamy is like adjacent to what's allowed. Am I
This is
mansplaining
really
Mormonism?
pissing me off.
But I found that there's like people still actively Mormon proudly who are so many in the crowd, polyamorous.
I think you just watched that reality show.
No, I was there. I'm being sincere. I was there. Although, can I tell you, I was in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and everyone there's a swinger also.
So maybe this is just like a thing happening.
Maybe it's everywhere. But the Mormon reason because they get married at 18 and they turn 30 and they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but I feel like those kind of people aren't actually Mormon. Like they're on their way out.
Yeah.
If you're swinging,
No, you're on your way in because we're going to the singularity. So we just all get with each other, and then we become like one database.
Is that
okay,
true?
that's something I've never heard before, but I
Thank
have to
you.
think about.
Oh,
Marianne
sorry, this is
knows.
good for a podcast.
Did you ever consider being Mormon?
I thought you meant we're going to say becoming part of the singularity and like digitalizing myself. I've thought about that.
That's what I want to talk about.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you remember Singular Wireless?
Would I consider being Mormon? I could barely be Catholic. That was what I couldn't even hold on to that.
Are you ex-Catholic?
We had to go to church, and then my grandma died, and we didn't have to go to church anymore. So
I'm so sorry, but was this recently? I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
no, dude.
I don't know.
I like how you're talking to me like I'm 32 years old.
trying to
Much
get to know-
appreciated.
I'm
No,
trying to
I
get
don't
to
have
know
any
you.
freaking grandparents anymore.
Can I be honest? This isn't really a podcast. I just wanted to know about your childhood. Christina, you could
Okay,
leave.
great.
Okay.
Should I?
Please leave. It's not a
Is
joke.
it okay?
Yeah.
Well, can I? I feel like since we're already going, maybe I should stay.
You can just stay if you'd like. But
It
just
seems
please don't
like-
talk. Please turn off her microphone, please.
Wait.
Thank you. Turn off Marilyn's also. I just want to talk at you.
I can talk.
That felt good. That felt right.
That felt right.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll share one.
Yeah.
I like how you kind of tenderly touched it, and it was closer to me. It felt
Oh,
nice.
that's
Thank
sweet.
you.
Can I ask you guys a question? Have you heard about this airline? This is when you use your headphones. There's an airline in India that's really fun. I want you to listen to this. This is great.
Do you remember some time ago a man peed on a woman on a plane? This new rule hopefully protects us women from that. During web check-in, female travelers can see where other female travelers are sitting on the plane when selecting seats and then can book a seat next to a female. So if I take a little nap during the flight and by mistake fall on my neighbor's cozy shoulders, I will not wake up to a boner. This is my second favorite thing about Indigo because the first was that they stopped those small little plastic bottles that they serve on all other airlines. Bas ab flights time pe le aaya karo and everything will fall into place. Let's give the devil its due.
Indigo has put the go back in You Go Girl.
Choose to sit next to a woman. You like this?
Yes.
I
I
feel-
wish I didn't like it as much as I did.
Yeah.
Sometimes
sure.
men can be comforting, but most of the time, no.
Have you ever been comforted by a man on an airplane? That sounds weird, honestly. Have you ever been like,
Actually, no.
like, is there like, what do they call it? Not jet lag. What's it called when it's like all bumpy?
Turbulence.
Turbulence. Like, would you rather be next to like a cowboy?
Who held me tight? Yeah, I would like that. I'm just shocked at her saying that you don't wake up to a man with a boner, and now that's gonna be in my head for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
I feel really.
They can happen on air in the sky. A lot of things happen in the sky more than they
I didn't know you
happen-
could have a boner in the sky.
I'm not talking about me because I feel like that would
But
be
in
inappropriate.
gravity.
This guy.
But I'm talking in general.
Good.
I'm not talking about myself. I respect women and all the things. I got a woman on my lap.
That's inappropriate.
Sounds weird.
You're uncomfortable even saying the word woman. I respect woman.
I practice saying that every morning. You look in the mirror every day and you say things that you want to be true, like I love you and you're a great guy and I respect women. I switched from third person
Wait.
for
Taylor.
I go talk to you. Is that second person?
Yeah.
I dropped out of college, but listen,
I didn't go to college, so I was just taking your word for it.
Really?
It's like too many
She's
persons.
a hoarder.
Mormon.
Ex-Mormon.
We're learning
Gonna
too
go to
much about
college.
me.
Dang.
Yeah.
But on airplanes, you cry more, and then you get drunk quicker, and then the arousal things happen.
What?
I'm just saying all the things are heightened, and also in Colorado these things happen.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying that's what I heard.
In the sky in Colorado.
Well, it's really about the how high you are.
So do you think men really can't like control themselves?
I feel weird that I could say
Is that a real thing?
you can't like it's not like a switch that you. I mean, have you ever heard like this like teenage boys like?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about boners. I'm saying
Wait, I'm not defending like creepy predators. Is that what you think I'm doing? Like a guy's like, I have to touch.
but like
this
I'm
woman.
sure it could happen at any time or a plane. You're
Wait.
saying
Wait, what
What
are
are
we
you
talking about?
talking? I thought you were talking about boners.
maybe I made a leap in life.
Wait, what do you?
I jumped.
It's okay for a man to
to-
touch a woman on a plane if he's.
Well, just the way you're like, boners happen on planes. It's like
not defending it.
It's like, so what? Men can't like keep it together.
Oh Jesus, this is not this podcast. This is not.
We've become the hosts now.
No, it's the
But
men. No,
now I flip back against her because it's like if a man gets a boner, like boners happen.
women get lady boners respectfully too. I'm just saying, women are creepy also.
As long as the man isn't like stroking his boner.
Oh my God, we're talking
Why is
about.
the boners? Why are they happening
You
in the
started
sky?
this, by the way. I just wanted
Sorry.
to talk
You
about the
started it.
plane thing, and then
That was
she-
was.
I just want to
her.
talk about the subject of you could select where you sit,
Wait,
and then
why is
you're.
everybody so uncomfortable?
Because
talking
you're
about it?
you're basically
Did I get-
saying anyone who's just turning on this podcast in the middle at this part is just like you're saying. So Taylor, why do you think it's okay for a man to masturbate on an airplane?
Guess what? You're in charge of the clips that you pull from this. so
There's a lot- The problem I have is that like we're trying to blow up this show, you know, 'cause we need
Fun clip.
controversy. So
that
like,
was so.
so the getting now you want to get canceled. Remember a few years ago you don't want to get canceled. Now the best thing that could happen for me is like TMZ. Lynn Rajskub from 24 says that Taylor Williamson is okay with perverts.
I
Like, that's the best thing that could happen to my career right now. So actually, let's redo this,
okay.
and I'm gonna defend it.
I for one love when someone is masturbating next to me on an airplane.
Oh, me too.
You love to masturbate on an airplane. Remember, you told me that at Flappers the other night.
That's why I
That's
fly.
like that. You're most comfortable on a plane.
Yeah, I just feel like I like being in other people's space where they're uncomfortable.
In the air.
Yeah, and I just like it's like I'm the Mile High Club kind of. It's kind of a joke of mine, you know.
Yeah.
And then you know, just like
Wait, that's a joke of yours?
it's an inside joke with myself when I'm in the sky being a creepy mofo.
I love inside jokes.
With
That's
myself.
what started this whole line of conversation because I was thinking something that
This
no
is
one
just-
else was thinking.
Have you ever tried to get canceled? I can't do it. Do you want to try right now?
Try it.
Like I feel like I'm like skydive. I've never skydived either, but
All right.
It's like exhilarating.
wait, what?
Take my clothes off.
Okay.
Will that get me
Whoa.
canceled?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. No, I think people would like.
One at a time.
I'm not taking my clothes off.
Well, let Marilyn get canceled, then
I'm
you can get canceled.
Not trying to get canceled.
No, I'll do like strip poker. I'll start with my. No,
Okay.
I can't start with my feet either because people like that.
No, but oh yeah, you're not gonna. It's hard. Like, what
that
can
was
you do?
uncomfortable enough taking my
Just
jacket
take-
off.
I liked it.
I
Thank
don't
you.
wanna,
Yeah. That was
thanks,
really
guys.
brave.
We'll,
I don't wanna-
can we Photoshop in blurriness?
Guys, I don't want to get canceled.
Mary Lynn, you're naked. We're gonna edit
I
this.
don't
We're
want
gonna add.
OnlyFans. I don't want people looking at my feet. I don't want to have to touch myself on camera.
You don't have to, Marilyn.
I don't want to be empowered by that. I just want to
We're
be
gonna.
alone, you know?
We're
Wow.
gonna pay.
I want to be Mormon, drink soda pop.
Okay,
I can
canceled.
teach you about it
Canceled for.
for wanting to be Mormon.
We're gonna Photoshop nudity upon you, and then blurry. It's
Can
gonna
you
cost
give
a
me
lot of
big
money.
hands?
We're gonna. What do you tell producer Josh
Like
what you
through
need?
the blurriness, make them look really big.
Producer Josh, take notes.
Yeah, that's perfect. We can totally do that.
What do you need?
A full bush
Full bush.
Got it.
and extremely large bosoms.
Heck yeah.
How many bosoms?
Just two.
Okay.
Reg.
Is that 4 or 2?
What?
Wait, is each one a bosom? I'm not
What?
kidding. I thought a bosom was all of it. I'm not
You're-
kidding.
That's a what's the word? Speaking of English, that's a semantics question.
Is it though?
You may be right.
I don't know, but I missed health. I didn't have health class.
Do you even say bosoms, or do you just say bosom?
I thought
I've
bosom
heard
is the
both.
team. 'Cause
I've
it's
heard
like,
both.
It's like how like socks is socks, but underwear. I guess that's one. I don't know.
I think a bosom is your whole.
It is.
So if you want
it
to-
is. But
So
haven't
you shouldn't ask how many bosoms you want.
I
That's
added
a weird
the S,
question
though.
to ask.
I added the S, so he was
Right.
correct.
I was following up. I was
Because
clarifying.
bosoms would. Bosom,
I'm trying to be on your
Thank
side.
you.
No, we're
Yeah.
canceling her.
Wait, is
I know,
bosoms
now
a
I'm
real?
not.
What do you?
I think you just say bosom. I don't think you say bosoms.
I shouldn't have added
Unless-
the S.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
You really fucked
Might need
up.
to look that up.
Can I tell you? I got hit on after. I think it's been a few enough years. See if you can look this up.
The last time you got hit on was a few years ago.
It was a few years ago.
Okay.
There was a woman who hit on me after a show very aggressively.
And there's
then-
a recording of it. Seems fake.
She got famous like internet style because a couple years later she went viral for saying she had 3 breasts, like she had plastic surgery, had 3 breasts, and like she was like, yeah, I really did this, and like she got internet attention. And then it turned out that she faked it because she had to go through like a TSA thing, and they made her take off her thing. But she was like on like Howard Stern was talking about her and stuff. It was like a viral news story of a woman with 3 boobs.
And she hit on you.
She hit on me once at a show in Sarasota, Florida.
Did she have the 3 boobs then?
This was pre big boobs. We were like Facebook friends or something.
Wait, so she was hitting on you on the internet?
She hit me on the internet. She came to my show, fan page. It wasn't like a mutual friendship, but it was like this is interesting. I don't know.
Was it enjoyable?
I didn't do anything with her.
You didn't
Okay.
touch the 3rd one?
I didn't touch any of them. It was really, I mean, it is weird as this is like I was a young man, you know, but like it's still weird to like, even someone's crazy, it's still weird to be like, get away from me, a lady who wants to do naked things with me. It's just an odd thing for a guy sometimes.
That's did you entertain the idea?
I mean, it's on my brain of like possibilities. What could I do? This woman seems very crazy. She wants to do filthy things. What would I do if I was drunk? What would other people say I should do? What would that guy do? I think of all the role models I have who like have children in Oklahoma who would like shame
But
me
right
for not-
away, you knew it was
I knew it's bad news. I didn't.
from the internet, even before you met
Oh yeah,
her?
all of the above.
Oh.
And like the girls who like hit on you after the shows, like the comedy groupie type vibes, like. Yeah, don't say a name, please. I don't need that. But yeah.
Wow.
And but they dress this. Oh my God, this is when I was doing. I did America's Got Talent, and like I had some shows. Don't show more than that, please. Like, I'm scared for my
No,
life. I'm
show
scared for my
more.
life a little bit. But like there's like I had like 13 on Sundays. I would do a 13 and up show, just kind of kid fans. And my show wasn't for kids. It was just to lower the age restriction because I have America's Got Talent fans. So kids can come with their mom, PG-13, whatever, you know.
Oh, you're into MILFs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, but so then this woman came dressed very sexy by herself and sat in the front row with a family that wasn't hers. So she was like a character in the whole staffs the whole night. We're like, who's this woman? And she's doing nothing wrong because she's just here, but she's dressed scandalous. Then they wait at the end of, does this happen to women comedians? For guys, if someone's hitting on you, they'll wait at the end of the meet. They'll wait till the meet and greet's over, and then they're dressed scandalous and they're by themselves always. And it's like a whole thing of like, what are we doing here, you know?
And
I didn't do anything
Why not?
why not?
because I have good gut instincts sometimes.
I
You
would
just
go
don't think
for
it'd be
it.
worth it.
I don't want to get murdered. It's one of my goals in life.
You think a woman's gonna murder you?
I have been concerned about being murdered before by
By
men
a
and women
woman.
both.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Not like I haven't had a gun in my head. I've been carjacked
I
and
believe
kidnapped
him.
before. That's a whole nother story.
Because he didn't sleep with her.
I know, but
Them,
exactly.
Thank you.
all of them that come every show.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard to believe that you've been in a situation where a woman has almost killed you.
No, but I choose not to be in a situation where I'm almost killed. Marilyn gets
Because
it. Young.
You cut it off before it even because that's in your mind. You think about the possibility
Yes.
of being murdered.
I'm like, this person's seems. If we're showing the
So you're less inclined to make
If-
blurred line type choices.
I'm just gonna talk
Very
as if we didn't show this person's picture that people can look up. It's like, so if we did show her picture, she's lovely and I wish her well. If we didn't show her picture, she's a crazy person and crazy people kill people. And I don't want to be naked in a locked
But how
hotel
did
room.
you know she was crazy?
Because she's dressed like what's the nice word for like a whore?
a
or-
trollop,
A trollop.
a lady of the night,
She's dressed like a trollop at my family show.
a sex
she's-
worker.
And her whole
That's the
thing was
nicest word of
like
all.
I'm working in the. She gave me like a business card. She's like I'm working in I'm training in massages. I'd like to give you a free celebrity massage.
Oh,
She says I want to give you a celebrity massage, a very professional celebrity massage.
Well, a sex worker or a whore, those would be good things. She sounds like, like a.
You think she just wanted to give me a massage?
No, I'm saying if someone came up to you and was like, I'd like to do things to you.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Right.
But what was it about her that was freaking you out?
it seems like she didn't even want to sleep with you.
You think she just wanted to murder me?
She wanted to give you a massage.
She just wanted to give you a massage.
I feel like you guys are on her side and you're shaming me for not participating.
That's what
in
I'm
this.
trying to do.
Would
yeah.
you have like wanted me to, as my friend?
No.
friend?
No, I'm interested in the negative side of being hit on like that.
It's just that I'm not attracted. She's crazy. She's clearly crazy vibes.
Unsavory because it takes the fun out of it, is what you're saying.
That she's crazy.
Yeah.
She said, I can see how that's fun.
Why
for some
isn't it?
people.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh, so you like? You're like if you're putting on your if I was a man. Oh, she's crazy. We're gonna have fun. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
I feel judgment.
Good.
This is
No,
how-
I
you know
I
what's
agree
great?
with you.
What?
This is how Marilyn's gonna get canceled for not. What's the opposite of slut shaming? She's like
She's
prude shaming. Oh, you didn't make love to someone that you found to be uncomfortable for you? That you didn't want to consent, so you didn't have sex with somebody? Oh, Marilyn's canceled.
I'm so sorry.
What about if people? Are you saying like people who are too aggressive?
I didn't find her attractive. I was very alarmed
Have
by
people
her
been
behavior.
aggressive with you before, and that's attractive?
Yeah, I mean that's interesting. Like,
But you have to
if-
check in with the person. It has to be aggressive, but
It's-
safe aggression.
In a non-threatening way.
what do you? Who? By the way, I appreciate that you're looking at me like, hey Taylor, I could see someone aggressively being like, we need to have sex. Usually, it's honestly men.
That's
who are
what I'm trying to
creepier.
figure out.
Men are creepier with the aggressiveness. But I
If
mean,
so- if
yeah.
someone wasn't crazy, but they were just kind of aggressive. I'm trying to
Well, here's the
determine
thing.
how you know someone is
Interesting.
like crazy
well, this is
to
it.
your own personal like.
This is it. If Brad Pitt, if a random guy at the grocery store, I'm gonna sound like sexist, but I'm speaking in like 90s kind of talk, if I may.
Oh no, please don't.
So like, I can speak on behalf of women. If like if some goofy looking guy at the grocery store touches your butt, you're like, what a creep! You call the police, monster. But if Brad Pitt comes by and spanks your butt, you're like, oh my god, Brad Pitt touched my butt.
That's what I think is interesting
90s style.
about this
We're 90s style.
combo.
Ignore her.
She doesn't get it.
Ignore it's just 2000.
I just found out sex was consensual like 2 years ago. So you're talking to the wrong, maybe the right person. No, I think it's more interesting with the line of how you know someone is crazy or not.
This is a wild conversation to me. How do you? Please,
I'm not gonna say.
2000s person. How do you
I
feel
also
about
dated a white supremacist recently.
Whoa. I think okay,
Marilyn-
that's where you get
Marilyn-
canceled. Let's talk
Marilyn,
about
we-
that.
He didn't come
Marilyn-
out of the gate going, here's my white supremacist card. He
Marilyn.
was like, you're beautiful.
Marilyn,
You're amazing. Like, I got, like, love bombed.
Marilyn, you,
And then he's like,
Oh.
also, I have a closet full of canned goods, but I like your little titties. I was like, what about my little titties?
Marilyn, we
You know?
promised not to talk about this on the podcast.
Is
he's,
he Mormon?
He's like, oh, I have guns.
Marilyn, don't.
And
we
I
said
said,
we
"Ooh, you'll
promised not to
protect
talk
me."
about our personal lives on the podcast.
But you're beautiful. You're important to me. Like, I got.
I think you should go for it.
I did go for it. I went for it.
And then what happened?
I found out over time the depth of the.
So he like.
it could have brought the country together. is
That's what
I'm
I thought.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, look at us, two kids Does he have different views than me? Yes. But how great would that be? A couple people with different views getting together, stronger, being kind.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I believe in the stock market. He has silver coins buried in his yard. You know, like that's a good, we've got all of our bases covered. And then, you know, he would start talking at me and he would just start not making sense. And one time he's like, Kanye was right about everything. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know. Like, I thought it was a cute
He's a
conspiracy theory.
Right.
Yes.
You know, like I was like, ooh, a little flash of anger behind the eyes. I'm interested. You know how you do.
Now it makes sense why you're like, how can you tell when someone's crazy? I was dating this guy for 6 months and then I found out he hates black people and Jews.
Thank you.
Wow.
No, I'm humiliated that I let him put his penis in me. Like,
How-
I am not.
How long were you together?
3 months total, and that
Okay.
wasn't even like that wasn't
On and
even-
off?
Now she's judging me. She's
No,
like,
I'm not
"Oh."
because
She's
maybe
like,
I'm
"You
in a
need help."
similar
He was a
situation.
Mormon.
So the way I found out, because I was in a this Christmas movie where Ludacris plays is starring Ludacris. He doesn't play that. Lil Rel plays Santa Claus.
Did you just get Ludacris and Lil Rel confused? And is Ludacris? Please tell me
No,
Ludacris
I got
is
their
not.
characters.
Please tell me Ludacris
confused.
is not in the movie, and you just thought. You just thought. What's his name? Ludacris? No.
It's like a little bit Scrooged, a little bit Home Alone, and Ludacris is the guy who doesn't believe in Christmas, and Lil Rel is Santa Claus, and I'm the bumbling, you know, low crook. We're trying to like bring Santa down.
It's amazing. What's
Yeah.
it called?
Uh,
It hasn't come out yet.
no, it was out a few years ago.
Oh.
I want to see this right
it's
now.
called
Jingle
good
all the way
promotion.
too. Producer Josh, can we look up this movie? What do we do? What kind of business are we running?
What is it called? You don't know what it's called?
Lil Rel,
Well, I know off the
Ludacris,
top of my
Marilyn
head.
I remember it
Rajskub.
right now. They just
We're trying to promote your movie.
Christmas with the Cranks. Let's just think
I
of the
just
title.
forgot what it
Okay.
was called.
Ludachristmas.
Oh my God!
Hey, you're
It's
high.
Is it called Dashing
Christmas.
Through the
Okay.
Snow?
What?
Is it Dashing Through the Snow?
Yes, it's Dashing Through the Snow.
That's not that great.
I
title.
No, I hate
got
that.
jingle caught in my brain, and then I couldn't think of. So
Chris Ludacris.
this
really
guy
didn't
that I was
think that-
dating knew that I was in this movie
Oh,
because
he
I
was
had
so
brought it
bad.
up, and then later he goes, "Oh, how's there a black Santa?" And I go, "How isn't there a black Santa? Like
Yeah.
Santa's not real. What's
Yeah.
going on with you?" I said, "You're saying that because you're white." He's like, "No."
Yeah.
Do you like my characterization of the? So that's why I'm calling him a white supremacist for obviously effect.
And do you know how you know someone is a racist though? Is if you call them racist and they get really mad. So like, can we call him on the phone right now and call
Yeah.
him racist?
What's
and
his
see how he
full name?
reacts?
Yeah, guys, that's not gonna happen.
Can I ask you guys a serious question?
His
Yes.
name is.
Just give us his first name and his
Ludacris.
last name.
This is ludicrous.
Taylor Christina.
Yes.
Can I ask you
Oh.
guys a question?
Well, yes.
How do you feel about how you could pick to sit next to a woman?
I like it.
I think
it.
I think
the
it's
show.
good.
Thank you. That's
no,
the show.
wait.
That's the whole show.
Wait,
I
what
didn't get to
happened?
say what was alpha about
Was
me.
this completely off the rails?
Can I tell you, I would prefer to sit next to a woman also. I don't think it's fair that I think it's sexist. If women get to pick to sit next to a woman, I think that's great. But I think I should also get to pick to sit next to a woman also. Because I don't want to sit next to a creepy man either.
No,
And
I
I'm
think-
not a creep. I'm a tiny guy. I could fit in the. People love when I'm in the middle seat. That's their dream. They see me walking down the aisle. They're like, I hope that guy's in the middle seat.
I feel very unsafe right now.
I want men to make a comeback.
90s Mary Lynn.
I want men to come back.
I think
them to,
I'm into it.
I
Let's
want
do
them
it.
to like be nice again. Let's make
Yeah.
men
That's
nice
what this
again.
is. That's what this show's about.
You were just yelling at us.
But that's I got the Chihuahua. She's a woman. She doesn't wear pants.
No, this is called performative.
I just have to be careful
I
that
don't
I
like-
don't date people who. I have to be careful.
We-
90s
What kind of
Mary
man are
Lynn
we
has to be
looking
careful.
for? We'll find you. You're brilliant comedian, brilliant actor, legend,
Gorgeous.
you're in that Weezer video.
No one's good enough for me, is what we're realizing.
But that's the problem. I mean, that's the problem that you get being a powerful woman in this patriarchy. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. So what kind of man do you need? And we'll put it out there.
just because I want men to make a comeback doesn't mean we need to find me a man.
Oh, she
Wow.
wants to stay single.
I
That's
have
beautiful.
stopped believing. I want men to make a comeback, but yet I don't believe in men anymore.
I see. It hasn't happened yet, so you're
The
not. You're
good
one.
part of
Yeah.
my life is that I have exhausted myself, much like Betty, and I don't need it
Do we have
anymore.
the Betty cam going? Did we have the Betty cam?
I would like it. I would like it, but I don't even need it.
What about me though? Can it be like? Can that be like men in general suck, but like there's some nice ones?
Yes, it can be you.
But is it?
No.
You can be my second husband.
Was I just flirting? Are we flirting?
Oh my God.
Are we flirting?
Do it.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't know, Taylor.
that's not a no. Would we? Could we date? Like, if there was, is there a world where
Do
we
you
could
believe
date?
in Black Santa?
Oh.
Well, I'm Jewish, so this is complicated. Like, I'm trying to think. I'm wrestling with the answer you want to be, and then the answer I want to give. I would, if you wanted Black Santa to exist, I'd celebrate with you.
Yeah, I want Lil Rel to be Black Santa.
Great.
Okay.
I believe.
But then what about your Jewish beliefs? Is your family going to be pissed that you're believing in Santa?
No, they'd be okay.
about
My
your
name's
God?
Taylor Williamson. My mom already married a non-Jew and had a half Jew. My dog's full of Jewish.
Yeah,
She's
but
like-
he
she-
was saying like he couldn't even discuss Santa. Now he's going back on his.
No, I stand by everything I said. She got a I was in the romance, and then you just like got like reality checked, and really we were in the moment.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
pretend like I'm
so
not here.
do you need me to convert to Judaism
Are you open to circumcision?
for myself?
I'm just general. Yeah. Oh, I mean,
I'm open to a boob job, but I'm not open to.
that's a smart move. If you meet a Jewish guy who wants you to convert, you're like, all right, well, I need a boob job.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, that's actually a great idea.
What-
To like.
We'll get you. We have Jewish listeners and viewers. Do you know any prayers?
Did we just break up?
Yeah, what's happening? Are you guys
We
okay?
said I was like seconds. I don't know. I didn't feel like you really meant it.
Yeah.
Do you think do you see us together?
Absolutely. And I would like to be your child.
Are we
I
ready?
did not know
Are we-
were that could have
Even
gone.
though
I
my
thought you were
ex
gonna
is really
say-
good friends with you, I think that I could be.
Could you also marry us? Do you think?
That's what I'm kind of suggesting.
Could you be the flower girl and the
I could be
ordained
everything.
minister?
We're on if I'm paying for a boob job, we're on a budget, so we're gonna need you to do all of the above.
I can
really.
do
I don't
all of
mind
it.
that.
Are you also a doctor? Because I need some. I can't afford that either, honestly. I need you to be the boob job
I
doctor.
could try.
Okay. Do you need a good boob job or like a discount?
You know I do. Come on.
I don't know. I don't
No,
look.
I need the best of the best.
You do deserve the best. Can you
I
do a
could-
good job?
Yeah, I could watch.
Can you do a
YouTube videos.
good boob job?
There's YouTube, and there's tools you can buy on Amazon.
I learned how to tie a tie on YouTube.
Nowadays, it's like the manicurists when they just open the fresh pack of plastic. The tool you can get clean tools from
Oh.
Amazon. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, exactly.
You can get fresh tools.
I got a
You can tie a tie.
I got a
You can make sure the boobs are straight. Tie something.
Can I tell you? Can we be honest? We gotta get out of here. But a question.
Are you gonna ask about what makes us alpha?
She wants to say
She's
hers.
really.
I
I love.
really
Can I tell
just-
you?
As our child, let's let her say hers.
Can I tell you? I really love. This is what we're looking for in Almost Alpha. That's what the show is, and we're looking for excitement like this. And I've never. This is really. I love that you like can't wait to share how alpha you've been. And please, now it's your turn.
It's that. Were we gonna get to that, or were
Yeah.
you gonna end it?
But I liked.
But let's end on yours because
we're
I'll
gonna
say
do-
mine real quick. It's only one sentence.
We're gonna
Today,
do-
someone when it's at a stop sign,
You can't.
I don't know why
curse
this makes me
anymore.
irate, and the people are like telling you, "Come on, you can go." And at a stop sign today, I was like, "No, I'm not going." I refused to go, and I just sat there until they went
Did you say
Is
out
that out-
loud? Did you talk?
in my car. Yeah,
But you say out loud. I'm not. Did you?
So I
Did
refused.
you use
You-
hand signals?
No, I just sat there. I
So
said
you
I
just
refused.
say it, and like you're hoping he's deaf and can read your lips.
Yeah.
And
No,
has-
I didn't. I
You're
didn't
hoping
care.
he's deaf and
I
has
just
great eyesight.
I didn't want to fight with them. I
Right.
just was like, I'm gonna sit here until you go,
You
as
didn't-
long as it takes.
You didn't do this one.
And I was still early for this podcast.
Wow. And I still made you wait a half hour.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear yours.
No, wait. We're not.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
You
listen.
didn't do this.
No, I just sat there, straight face.
No. That's very alpha.
saying to myself,
That is very alpha.
right?
And did
I
you-
think I'm
And
secretly
you
an
talked
alpha.
out loud.
Yeah,
I
I said
love
I
that.
refuse. I said I refuse. I refuse to go.
And were you?
If one more person, I
Wow.
refuse.
Wow, Marilyn in the car by herself. That's the podcast.
Yeah.
you just being filmed. You don't know what episodes are being aired. You don't know, like we just record 24
That's
hours.
a funny idea.
You're in the car 3 hours a day. You're a mom, and then like, but you also schlepping around town. Respect. That's the show.
Schlepping around
Schlepping. It's non-Mormon
Like
talk.
Jewish.
Schlepping. Yeah, she's
Sounds-
from
You
the-
guys,
she knows
cultures
Jewish.
coming together.
You know, got schlep around town. You never heard schlepping?
Sounds like sleeping around town. You're accusing her of something.
Don't
that
schlep and
makes me
sleep. Don't, if you're sleeping while schlepping, that's really dangerous.
I'd like for you to think of me sleeping around town.
I have.
Mary Lynn. 90s Mary Lynn.
She's getting nuts.
Wow. Wow. So the show is you in the car. We record 3 hours a day. We chop and we just one episode a week. We just get the greatest hits of you talking alone in your car
funny.
and being
It's
angry.
real.
Producer Josh, can we make that show happen?
Oh yeah, it's already ready to go.
Oh, we've been recording.
Without her knowing.
Yeah. Before you asked her,
This is great.
we got to set.
Don't wait.
I
If
refuse to go.
you see a light
I
turn on in your
refuse to
car.
go.
This
Just
is-
me in my car. I refuse to go.
This is great. And
I'm not gonna drive. I'm gonna reverse.
This is like a new. It's gonna become like a new OnlyFans type thing. It's just like.
Whoa.
It's just like.
Wait, it's gonna turn sexual?
Well, it's not. But everything is sexual now. You could be like, I'm gonna post pictures of my elbows and post pictures of me, videos of me in my car
elbows.
being upset. All right, how alpha have you been?
Okay, so when you asked me this, I realized that I've never done an alpha thing in my whole life.
Okay.
Don't interrupt me.
By the way, this chair, not to alpha this moment. These should be for. We should be sitting up like this. This whole podcast is.
Should we
gonna
do
be
Should we do it again? Let's start over. Let's do it
It
again.
should be like this,
Let's do it again. Welcome
like
to the
shoulders
I-
back with a high
I
heel
thought
on.
this was
Okay.
alpha.
press delete.
Yeah, it is. Maybe for saying you're alpha, you should sit like that. Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna restart the show.
You've
Welcome.
never been alpha in your whole life.
Well, we gotta restart the show.
Okay.
So let's play. Have you ever you know on the air? You ever flying on a plane and then like you have to sit next to a creepy guy?
Yeah.
Let's play the clip. Are they really committing to this? Okay, let's go on.
Oh, We're going on.
Comedy.com. Remember comedy.com?
No.
That didn't work out. Anyways,
Is that real?
that was a thing.
Okay.
I do
can't wait.
remember that.
How do you know it? We're from the 90s. How do you know it? All right, go ahead.
The bias of this whole time has been against your generation, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry for as your parents. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. I'm 12 years old. So I've never done anything alpha in my life.
Right.
And
But-
I grew up. What?
No, but then
Did you interrupt me again?
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Hot. That's
Um,
hot.
Thank
I
you.
can't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm allowed to.
She's allowed to.
She's allowed to. She's from
I'm
the
allowed
90s.
to
There's-
hit Brad Pitt on the ass in the
If you-
grocery store.
have you hit someone's? Have you hit my? Not my. I respect your colleague. Respect. But if you hit someone's butt there at the grocery store, they'd talk about it for the rest of their lives. That would be the best thing that's ever
I
happened
wish
to
I
them.
had the guts.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to start doing that.
But
So
it's
ever
alright.
since you asked me that, I'm like, I need to be more alpha because I have apologized to someone when they merged their car into me. I apologized when someone's dog attacked me once. So this past week, I've just been DMing everyone who lost their home in the fire and
Yeah.
saying you should just get over it.
And you know what's like more fucked up is like this is airing like a month after that. So like everyone listening is like or watching is like a month after the fire. You're just like so it's more real. It's more horrible.
Yeah.
More horrible.
It's like yeah.
It's just stuff.
Okay, this is good. This is your cancellation. This is good. You hold on tight to it. Don't apologize. I know you're used to apologizing. So like yeah.
Yeah.
Once
No, I'm not apologizing. I feel fine about saying that.
and if she says sorry, we're gonna cut out the apology.
I'm not sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm not even. Never mind.
No, stand by it. That's how you thrive.
I'm not
You have to
even
go to
sorry
you have to go to
that
Austin
you.
a lot. You're gonna have to move to Austin. But it's good. You know, they got huge bugs. You've been out there.
I love bugs. I love bugs and I love bugs. I literally love bugs.
They have huge bugs. They have big butts. Can I tell you the joke I do every time I do a show in Texas and
Yes,
it's never
please.
made anyone laugh? Never one laugh.
Yeah.
I go, I probably done it on stage probably 40 times. Never one laugh. Because I think it's so funny. I go,
40 times? Such a
Legit, probably more than
ridiculous
40
amount.
times. I'm not kidding. I did that shitty comedy club we both did. Remember we talked during COVID, like how sad we were to do that really bad comedy club. Don't talk about it. But yeah,
Which one was it?
It was like in a restaurant. It was bad news in Austin.
Oh, the bar
Yeah.
show
Anyways.
place. Yes, I do
we
remember that.
commiserated. But I had a joke where I said, I'm gonna do it every time forever. I say, hey guys, I guess it is. I'm holding a microphone. While hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I guess it is true what they say. Everyone is bigger in Texas. Because they say everything is bigger in Texas. And there's a lot of larger people there. I thought it's like a fun roast so we're all friends. It just, yeah. Apparently it's not funny.
Wait, hit it again.
Yeah, just try it.
Like
once.
Maybe
how
the
you wouldn't-
maybe the 42nd time it'll be funny. 41st.
Wait, say it again. Like
Say
you're
it-
like
say
you're really in the
Maybe
club.
try it with this microphone.
Hey guys. Oh, 'cause I was talking to a dog. Maybe
yeah,
that's why.
that was.
Wait, no, I think I hate it. I just imagined.
But do you
saying it again.
understand it?
I do, but it's like
It's not funny. It's not mean. It's just not funny. Sometimes it's like a
it'd
joke
be
doesn't
cooler
work.
if you could make it about big butts.
Right. Every butt is bigger in Texas.
They say everything is bigger in Texas.
Everyone is bigger. I act like I'm oblivious. I didn't know that the catchphrase was everyone is bigger, not everything is bigger.
You should just follow it up and go, yeah, 'cause there's a lot of fat people here, right? Just really nail it.
You know what's interesting though is like I don't do merch enough anymore, but like my extra large T-shirts would go quickly in Texas. Like what?
Okay, I have a pitch for you. You get my merch after the show. I'm sold out of the extra large. Turns out, not just everything is bigger, but everyone is bigger in Texas.
You know what? I think that's it.
It just fixed it, Taylor.
Sometimes you need
I don't know.
more.
I
I'm not
told
gonna
you to
lie. I
repeat
have
it.
not laughed
Comedy
once
genius.
in the
I
last.
thought you were.
that was-
You're not in our
Yeah.
generation.
90s.
Yeah.
90s.
Go back to the 90s.
You need to watch. Remember the 90s.
You don't like my glow up for that joke?
No, it was really good.
Can I tell you what's offensive?
It's a sarcasm.
It's offensive
No.
to not have
I
extra.
thought you
extra
guys were
large
supposed to be more earnest. The younger.
She doesn't even know who
generation.
Ernest is.
I don't.
Do you know who Ernest is?
We're back. He's back.
Do you even
Ernest
know?
Hemingway.
Ignorant, stupid, fucking. Anyway, all right. So last thing I'm gonna say how alpha I've been.
Fine.
I'm trying to think of the quick version of this. My Twitter/X account was hacked and hijacked. This is alpha me to even share this. I'm stressed out a little bit.
How many followers?
I had like a lot of followers. I don't know, whatever, like millions. Who knows?
'Kay.
You can't even access my account anymore. They hacked and hijacked, switched to that green frog thing, and it's like a crypto thing, whatever. But it's bad energy over there. It's not good for my mental health. So maybe for the best. But I worry about people stealing my identity and like they could DM people as me. Thankfully, they did change the name of my account, so it's clearly not me. They just have my followers now. So it's for the best, but I just worry about the DMing people. I want it back just for posterity's
of
sake,
course.
you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Elon Musk fired everybody. There's no more. I used to be verified. There's no more DMing. I talk to people who work in social media, big companies like the TV shows. I'm like, hey, who do I they don't have they're all done with it. There's no one to contact, you know. So I talked to like a hacker guy, this creepy guy from Austin. I was like, here's a hacker guy he hacks porn stars' accounts and gets their accounts back. And I really went for it. I went into the gutter, and then they couldn't do it. So
Are
the
you
lady
calling porn stars? You're saying they belong.
No,
in
the
gutter?
hacker.
Yeah, wow.
The
Between
hacker.
this and his lady that approached
Fat
him after
people
his
show.
show, that very nice lady.
There's been a lot of good cancelable moments for you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you're
We'll clip it out. We'll clip out the cancels. Clip them out, meaning
it's
clip
for-
them out. The re-released. We're not editing them out. We're gonna release them. So the end of the story is, the only way to contact someone at Twitter X is to say you want to advertise. So I contacted them and say I'm really looking to advertise on X, and I said X also. You go with it. I've been calling it Twitter until
Yeah,
this
I
happened.
miss Twitter.
Yeah.
the
No, I
blue
love X in case they're watching.
Yeah.
So I contacted them, and guess what they made me do?
What?
They're like, okay, I'd love to do. I said I really would love to release my comedy special on X, but I can't because my account was hacked. Could you please help me get my account back so I'd love to advertise with you guys because I would just love to give my money to X to promote my comedy special. So I had a 40-minute Zoom call with these people talking about how much I want to advertise on X if I could get my account back. I just really made it clear.
Is that true?
Yeah, and they never wrote back to me since. And I think in my last posts are about how evil X is and how awful Elon Musk is and stuff. I think they may not believe me.
Who were these people you had a Zoom?
I had a
Yeah.
Zoom chat with this one for 40 minutes, and I was telling her I'm a comedian. And like she's teaching me how to advertise on X. Like we went through the whole thing if you want to advertise. And like she's like, you know, we have a lot of comedians on X, and like you want to guess the comedians she mentioned that she has. That she's like, oh, you're a comedian. Here's how these people advertise on X. She goes Joe Rogan and Kill Tony. She called him Kill Tony. And like I'm just like, yeah, that's what comedy is. I agree.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know. And she's talking about the funniest thing she said that like this is like the new propaganda they're in. She's like, well, people don't realize. I was like biting my tongue, trying not to talk shit about how awful this company has become. And she's like, well, people don't realize we're only a 2-year-old company.
She said
That's their little spin on it. Not
Their
that it
little
was a great company that you just destroyed.
Was that her defense for that your thing?
Why there's
was hacked?
problems is like, yeah, it's just a brand new company. Not that you fired everybody and you've like destroyed it and sabotaged it. Anyway, so my alpha thing is I pretended that I wanted to advertise and had a 40-minute conversation.
But you still didn't get your account back.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
kind of
you're
a-
not alpha again.
That was a very boring story.
can tell you I was like nervous to share it.
Really? Because of the way you're talking about
That was-
X?
I don't know, because I'm worried. I still am trying to get it back, and I don't think I'm going to get it back. So
That was really brave of you.
that was alpha of me to share it.
I don't know if you knew what do you think alpha means?
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to.
Okay, that's what
I'm trying to blow up this show so I don't have to do the show anymore.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I get famous from the show so I can never have to do this again.
yeah. You,
You
get
guys-
famous one. Okay, what?
Thank you so much for being here on Almost Alpha. Marilyn Rajskub, Christina Kartchner.
Good job.
Is there anything you'd like to advertise? Anything you want to promote? Social medias, touring?
My body. It's not gonna be good for that much longer.
Wow, we've really done
that
a lot. Done a
true?
lot of work.
I don't know. Everyone says that. They're like, you can't eat junk food for the rest of your life.
Oh my God. My body started changing at like 35.
Okay.
Like I have clothes that don't fit. I've fitted suits that stop fitting me on my legs and my arm. Like before my belly even. Like my belly got bigger, but like my body just grew.
I feel like we've talked about this. I'm a really picky eater, and so I eat mostly junk food. And
Yeah.
people keep warning me this isn't gonna last. So
Maybe it
just
will,
letting you
though.
know.
Because you're Mormon. You don't know how to
Maybe
eat.
that's it. You want to
That's true.
advertise? What's the Jehovah'sWitness.com? Is that the website?
JehovahWitness.com.
Is there anything else to advertise, or did you like the treats I gave you?
I like the treats.
Are we getting paid for those?
She's paying you. She was in.
I have a TV show coming out called North of North. Watch it. We filmed it in the Arctic.
Whoa,
That's so cool.
It's gonna be on
that's really
Netflix.
cool.
North and North on Netflix. Okay, that's the end. Is that the end of the show?
You tell us.
I don't know. Plug your social media or something.
I don't know if TikTok is still a thing. I am
She loves
Christina
China.
Kartchner.
She's a big fan of the Chinese government.
I love the Chinese government.
Okay, shout out, and then we're also plugging the Chinese government. Thank you, everybody. And Ernest, watch Ernest Ernest Scared Stupid. Do you have a favorite Ernest movie before we go?
I like Ernest Rides Again.
I never saw Ernest Scared Stupid was epic in my life. And anyways, thank you for being here. And
I didn't realize there were so many.
Ernest
And,
Hemingway was an alcoholic.
okay, that's it, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I love that you said she was dumb for not knowing that Ernest. Meanwhile, she's referencing Ernest Hemingway.